This video is for the guidance within you. The guidance within you has many great abilities. One of the abilities I would like to focus on throughout this video is the ability that the energy inside of you, the guidance inside of you has to be aware of possibilities. So we're focusing on the energy inside of you that has the ability to be aware of possibilities. Have you thought about your upcoming week, your upcoming day? Have you thought about what's possible for you to achieve in your future? Have you thought about what life experiences you could possibly experience? Some of us don't enjoy this. As a human, we might enjoy being completely present with no concern for our future. Others of us, we might identify with being a visionary or a dreamer. We might enjoy having our sights on some kind of goal or experience. Wherever you're at in this moment, I just want you to breathe and notice where you are. Up until this point, have you had any visions or words describing a vision come to you about your future? Just up until this moment, just notice if that's a yes or a no for you. And if the answer is no, I have not had any ideas, thoughts, sights, feelings about any sort of future, I'd like to ask the guidance within you, the energy within you, is it necessary to have a vision of the future? Would you like to have a vision of the future? From my perspective, knowing myself, knowing how my mind works, how my body works, it is somewhat necessary for me to have a vision of the future, just because of the thrill and the excitement that I'm able to maintain in my system as I am focused on an experience I can sense and see non-physically. The thrill of the process of arriving into seeing that moment in time, that life experience, that goal, physically. I enjoy manifestation. I enjoy bringing the non-physical to the physical. It's one of the highlights, one of the high points of my journey here on earth. And I've even created an entire career based on that. Creative Genius Catalyst. I'm here to help speed up the journey of the creator. If the creator needs to discover that they are the creator, I'm here to catalyze that. If the creator, and I'm talking to you, you are the creator. Each human being is co-creating our experience, and you could even argue that all forms of life are co-creating our experience. It's not just humanity. I'm here to awaken the creator, the energy, the light within you. So as you tune into that guidance within you and you notice whether you are excited to experience visions of the future, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just excited to be in this moment right now, and you just want to take a deep breath and realize how amazing you're feeling right now. And maybe as you tune into that energy more, that energy actually guides you into something that you can experience in your future. It's a paradox for me. Sometimes I am able to have more ideas and visions for life experiences that could come to me in a future moment in time when I am more aware of this moment in time, if that makes sense. If I find myself aware of a certain feeling that's moving through my body and I breathe deeply into my body, I can have that sense of possibility and see possibilities. I also wanted to talk to you about your ability to consciously choose your future. Your future does not have to come from an idea that someone else is putting on you. It can actually come from an idea that's growing within you. It can come from a simple thought of, oh, I kind of think making a YouTube video would be fun. Or, oh, I kind of think going and playing tennis would be fun. In my opinion, we focus as humans way too much on becoming something versus just simply doing the simple action of the thing. before I ever made a YouTube video, I was very excited about becoming a YouTuber. I was very excited about creating my own app. I wanted to create an app with mental health tips and a journey to being healthy and happy in app form. I was really excited about doing that. Did I ever once think about the moment to moment process of creating this career? No, I didn't. I mean, not until today. Today I'm very much focused on, okay, in order to be a YouTuber, it's required that I speak to my camera pretty much every day. Do I like that? Do I enjoy that? Luckily, I happen to love that. So I'm glad I love speaking to the camera. What else was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, when it comes to focusing on your future, my suggestion and advice as your catalyst in this moment is to, if you have some kind of big idea of becoming something, a car owner, a home owner, a doctor, a police person, whatever it is that you want to do or be or have, I suggest that if it, is something like working in law enforcement, becoming a police person, what is the day-to-day action of that person? What does a typical day in the life look like once you are in the becoming? Being sure with yourself, you've been given this time. I don't know what your day is like, but I do know that you've had at least 6 minutes to be able to listen to what I've said so far. So if you have the time to continue listening to this video, I suggest you do some active listening and actively listen to the energy inside you at the same time of listening to this video. Give yourself space to feel yourself and know yourself, and think about that thing that you're becoming, that thing that you're excited about, that thing that connects you to a vision of the future. And what's something that you can do today that puts you on the pathway towards that goal, that life experience, whatever it is that you have inside of you. The guidance within you might be forward thinking. My guidance within me is very forward thinking, always going forward. And if the guidance does focus on the past, it's either to pick up some kind of lesson, some kind of gem of wisdom, or resolve something. But generally, my guidance is focused on keeping me happy, keeping me joyful. We've got that energy going there. And also keeping me healthy, keeping me fed, keeping me surviving. I've got this guidance inside of me that likes my life and likes me continuing to exist. So I work with this guidance to ultimately, in this moment, choose this very best next word. What's the next word that's going to further my career, that's going to help me connect with people that enjoy meditation, connect with people that enjoy introspective work, and are able to see me as someone that they could do the work that they've been doing on their own or haven't even gotten started with. They can see me as a person that can catalyze their journey, because I want to be your creative genius catalyst. I want to be in your life filling this service role. So that's me. And what is it that you want to be in the lives of others as? Even if you don't directly interact with humans, if you're not making human to human contact throughout your day, whatever actions you're doing, you're still impacting their lives. You're still impacting the lives of others. Like for example, I didn't go to the city today. I stayed in my apartment today. I impacted the people in the city by not being there. My presence not being there had impact. You don't just impact by showing up, you also impact by not showing up. So if you've ever felt insecure about your existence, or like your existence didn't matter, the truth is that it always matters in every single moment. And even if you are not showing up, you are still not bringing your energy, and that still is impact. So think to yourself, what kind of impact do I want to have on the energy that's all around me? The trees, the earth, the ground below me, the sky above me, the people around me, the cars around me, the buildings around me, whatever you see all around you, the home, the objects. Do you want to be one that's taking care of the objects, keeping the objects safe, or are you throwing them all around, creating cracks or breaks? What kind of being do you want to be as you are alive in this body? You have that choice. You have that ability. So for the guidance within you, I ask you, are you in a healthy relationship with your own existence? Are you in a healthy relationship with your own existence? And if you're not, are you willing to walk the path? Are you willing to go forward? Are you willing to, if this video was helpful, maybe watch the video I upload tomorrow? If there's another person that you enjoy listening to that you feel like puts you on a track of being in love with your existence and enjoying life on earth, can you bring yourself more of that? Because ultimately our lives are just moments. Our lives are just moments. So if you can love your existence in this moment, if you can notice just your hearing and notice, do you actually like the sound of my voice? You're choosing to listen to this video. Do you actually like the scene you're seeing? If you don't like the scene you're seeing and you don't like the sound you're hearing, then I don't think you should have this moment. I think you should. My advice to you is to gravitate towards what you like. And if you like hearing what's coming from this energy, I'm here. I'm a YouTuber. I upload every day, and it took me years to arrive into being this, but this is what I'm gonna be for probably years to come. This is what I'm committed to. This is what I'm being. So if you like what I'm being, then you'll probably like what you're being while you're being with me. Does that make sense? If you like what I'm being, if you like how I'm being, if you like the existence of me, you'll probably like the existence of you while you're here, hopefully. Unless you're in a comparison mindset, which that can be tricky too, but we're not doing that, right? Because we recognize that the energy inside of me is the energy inside of you. And you're grateful that this life exists as much as you're grateful that your life exists. So, to the guidance within you, once again, are you enjoying your existence? Is this the moment that you want to be alive for? Is this the moment that you traveled through space and time repeatedly and eternally to arrive into this one moment? You have the choice. You have the choice of what is on your body in this moment. You have the choice of what surrounds you. You can move around, you can get up and walk, you can get up and run. There might be other places that you have access to around your country, around your planet. If you're still here, I invite you to make a list of everything you have access to. The guidance within me is just with the guidance with you, saying, what is possible for you? Write it down. Every single possibility you could think of. I could go to the mall. I could go to the beach. Like, I don't want to give you too many examples because I don't want to crowd your headspace, but just think of the things you could do. I could watch a bird fly. I could stare back at the camera and get really close. Just fill up those possibilities. I'm doing it myself too, but I don't have a piece of paper and pen here. I would have to go inside to get that. But anyways, just think of what's possible for you. Focus on what's possible for you. Take a deep breath. Can we find gratitude once we have those possibilities written down? Maybe you want to pause the video if you want to have more written down. Can we be grateful for these possibilities now? Because I'm assuming if you're here, you wrote down all your possibilities. And one of the possibilities you should know about is the possibility to join my WhatsApp community, where I will be inviting you to different Zoom meetings where I'll be teaching stuff and doing stuff kind of like this, except we're live in a Zoom meeting. So it will likely have more of an impact on you if you enjoy that like one-on-one, well, it's group with me connection, I didn't mean to say one-on-one, but I meant to say real-time connection. Like, if I was actually really in the room with you and I was able to say, okay, here you go, you get to share your possibilities and everybody gets to hear them, stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to be linked in the description box if you want to invest in that community and join. And I also have a Patreon page for my writing. That's another thing that you might want to look at and enjoy. So many possibilities here in this space. So as we have all these possibilities, gratitude, wow, look at all the things I can do. Getting them out of your head is really good, especially If you, start your day with some time, or you have some time at the end of the day, just before you make any choices, writing down all the possibilities and seeing, okay, I could do this, I could do that, so that you can see, first of all, how much your vibration raises when you look at what you do have instead of what you don't have, when you look at what you can do and what is possible for you instead of what is impossible, right? So this is a practice of rewiring the awareness in itself, rewiring yourself to see what is possible and what you can do instead of what is impossible and what you can't do. So now that you have this list, I'm about to leave the video. So the video is going to be over, and it's up to you. Look at your list, see what's possible for you to do next, and use this as an activity. If I were you, I would call this activity learning how to rule my life, learning how to be the choice maker, learning how to be the decision maker. Some of us need that because some of us grew up going to school and with parents that told us what to do and bosses that told us what to do, and it's really hard to do things for ourselves, by ourselves, making our own decisions. So hopefully this list of all the possibilities will assist you. And if you did that today, like if you wrote down the possibilities of what you can do and what you can experience in the moments that are coming to you, I hope that this won't be the first time you have the ability and make the choice to participate in something like this. I hope that you will write down your possibilities more often and be mindful of what is available for you to do, be, and have in your current day based on the choices you made in the past. May your timeline be vibrant, fruitful, abundant, peaceful, healthy, and joyful. Thank you so much for joining me today. Consider your creative genius, consider your inner creative genius catalyzed, consider your journey catalyzed, and I will connect with you again in another video. Bye.